Alright, eBay 40 back with a video. I haven't done any in a while, but Michael Zombies just came out with a new map called the Michael Barrel map. And I managed to get all the way through running solo here, and I wanted to show you what I've learned about this particular map and how to defeat this game and escape. So, like most of your, this is, I don't know if this thing does anything if you were to grab that yellow snow. I think it damages you, if anything. I don't know if it helps you accomplish anything in the map, so I would just avoid that. Unless you're curious to eat the yellow snow. Now these packages are scattered all over the map. And I haven't figured out if you actually need to open up these packages by shooting them. Which you can do, but what it does is every time you shoot one, like you shoot a pot or shoot a package, you'll get, I think it's, I just saw 40 points for a pot, or I don't know, you get 50 points for the packages, each one you open, and there's one of these little mini cats in there, like in the giant map, where you run around and you have to shoot the little mini cats in order to get into the mule kick room, the Easter egg thing. And here you get all the same little cats that are hiding inside these packages. And I don't know the significance of them yet. I don't know if you have to. But these fuses, you see these fuses laying around? Some are out there on the counter, some are on different shelves. And there's a room on the right here. The kitchen is behind this fireplace. In that kitchen, you usually find a lot of those. See, there's one of the little kitties when you shoot a package. They just pop out. They lay on the floor or lay somewhere, and they just, I don't know what they do. I don't know. I haven't tried pack-a-punching a gun and going around shooting them after. I haven't done anything with them other than just open the packages and leave the little dead cats laying there. So I don't know what they'll do for you other than give you points for opening up the packages. You see these packages outside. There's one behind these zombies over there. So what I'm doing is going through round by round, just killing zombies, getting points. Now these guys here, these orange jumpsuits, exercise guys, they're faster than the other zombies, so I recommend taking those out quicker, or as soon as you can, before, if you want to leave a zombie alive, so you can run around and do things, which you have to do pretty much if you run solo in this game. Leave a zombie alive at the end of each round, so you can run around and do different tasks, like get a fuse, get a better gun, get ammo, get one of these machines working, open doors, all the things that you need to do, you want to do with just one zombie alive. So try to always keep a zombie alive at the end of each round if you can. And you see I'm going around, I'm getting extra points for all these things that I'm shooting. So now I'm going to take out another round. Oop, this guy stuck around behind me, I didn't even see him. So each round you want to try to get all the points you can, and then to go around and do some more tasks. Now what you have to do to charge up each of the cola machines, one of the first things you have to do is you have to turn the power on. And the power is in the closet in the kitchen. There's also this flamethrower here. And make sure you switch your gun to the, the one you don't want before you grab it. Because I accidentally traded my bar for one of those flamethrower one time. Now there's 5 icicles, like these big stalagmites sticking up out of the ground, like this one here. And there's 2 of these charging stations, these soul collectors. There's one down here and there's one up on the roof of the building. You only need to actually use one. They both do the same thing. They will convert a regular fuse. I'm going to pop a fuse in there. They'll convert it to a cola machine fuse that you could put into the cola machine and get the cola machines working. So to get all the colas working, it's a combination of turning on the power and then charging them up with one of these fuses. Installing one of these charged fuses into the cola machine. And you see it, I'm going to show you for most of the machines. I'll show you their locations and what you get when you put the fuse in. When you go up to the machine, you install the fuse. You only have to kill 7 zombies near these collectors to charge it up. Yeah, you just heard a beep, so it just got charged. Now I'm going to run around and try to, do some zombie training, get these zombies off of me, and gather them up in a cluster so I can take them all out together before I decide to grab that fuse and go turn on one of the cola machines. I turn on the power. So what I'm doing is the sliding and just hit the letter C. Like sometimes I'm not very coordinated at it, and I end up crouching instead of sliding, and then get hit by the zombie in the process. So now I'm going to grab that charged fuse, and I'm going to take out this orange guy because he's faster than this. See how much he outran the other guy? Those orange ones are much faster, so you want to take out the orange ones. Try to keep the other ones alive. There's like a one guy looks like a Quaker, the other one looks like a baker, and then you got the fitness guy. And this little closet here in the kitchen. Just turn on the power. You see the fuse on the shelf there? Just try to remember the fuses when you see them, where they're located. There's actually 6 fuses. And toward the end of this video, you'll see that there's another machine. See, I just stuck the fuse in that machine there, but I don't have enough to buy the quick revive. So there's another fuse there. I gotta grab that one. And I'm gonna try to see if there's any others are located. Try to remember where they are. And there's also 2 what they call crafting stations. You can use either one for either purpose. One purpose is to put together a harness. You see that line up above there? There's a zip line that take you out onto the ice. It runs from the roof out into the ice. There it is up there. You see that line up top? It runs from up on the roof right out into the ice. You have to go out there if you want to get the pack-a-punch. And we'll show that too. And here's some kind of little juggernaut zombie. He's really tough, but he runs slower than the others. He'll be slower than the others until you damage him. When he gets about halfway damaged, then he picks up speed and chases you just as fast as the other zombies. So a lot of times I just ignore him. See how I just if I don't hit the C at the right time and slide, I end up crouching. It just about gets me killed every time. So now we get another one trying to charge up, so I can go activate another cola. And what I like to do is slide down this side over here by the sidewalk and pull the zombies out to the edge over here, and then run over to the sidewalk and slide past them. Just run past them. Oh. The juggernaut guy there, he has the ore. You know, the ore that you get like in the lighthouse map, and he whacks you with that ore if you get too close to him. He also has like his arm is like a shield. He put his arm up to block your bullets. Watch him. He put his arm up. Oh, he didn't do it that time. I guess I missed him and hit the other zombies. So I managed to get one zombie still alive. Now, what the first colas I want to actually get are the Juggernog and Double Tap. And usually there's one hiding back here in this little last stall in the bathroom. And it happens to be the Juggernog this time. So I'm just go ahead and grab that since I had the points. And next one I'll go for will be the Double Tap. And then I'll come back and get this quick revive later. So I'm going to grab myself another fuse. I just used up a fuse to activate that cola. And I'm going to grab another fuse. And you see there's another one there on that shelf. There's one on the right there too. So there's 2 more that I know if I can remember. So pop it in. Get ready to charge it up with the next round. Here's that one zombie here. And the other thing I want to do is, that's a crafting station I just walked by there on the left. This guy here is part of a bomb that you can make. It's like a gravitational bomb. When you throw it, it kind of sucks in the zombies. And that's half of it there. And the other half I never found. I spent about 2.5 to almost 3 hours in this particular run. And I looked over the entire building. I looked everywhere multiple times and never found the other half of that bomb. So I can't show you what that's like. But when you throw it, it's pretty cool. It says like, there's almost like a it sets up almost like a wormhole effect, and it sucks in the zombies into it and kills them, the ones that get close to it. It only lasts about 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, not really. Now watch, see how it puts his arm up to block my shots? So it takes a lot of shots to take him down. And when he's about close to dying, he starts running faster. He keeps up with the other zombies. So I generally try to ignore him because he's so slow. He's easy to just keep around. Because once you kill them, you just end up getting another one. Another one spawns. So I went through a few more rounds, got some more points, opening some doors. I'm going to go up and get the double tap now. So you head up on, this is the other crafting station. It was right there on the right. So just opening a lot of different doors and gates since I had a lot of points here. And here's where another cola might be. In this case, it happens to be the double taps up here. That's the other thing about this game. They keep, every time you go in this game, the colas will be in different spots. I mean, you have all the same colas in all the same locations, only they get shuffled around. They get jumbled around. Like the next time I go in, that might be where the double tap was up on top of the roof. That might be the quick revive next time. They just they randomly place these machines throughout, the locations. The five or six locations. There's actually another one that I never figured out how to activate it. It's out there in the ice. It's underneath the ice, and you can't get to it. I don't know how to get to it. I don't even know what it is or what it does. It doesn't look like a stamina cola. I think you get the stamina cola if you kill the Juggernaut. So I just got to insta kill. I'm going to start just knifing these guys. Now the melee weapon they put in this game is a frying pan. It's in the kitchen hanging on the wall above the sink. Or above the stove, I should say. And Pan Man, if you watch this video, you're going to need to come in here and try it. It's not as strong as the ore or the Bowie knife. It only one-shots up through round 6, I think. So it's not a great melee weapon. It's better than your starter knife, but you still have to double shot at round 7. So it's not the greatest. So I'm just checking to see. It's round 10. I just remembered, round 10, I got to get my ray gun. So I came up here at the end of round 10 after I killed all the zombies, and I got my ray gun. It's pretty much true in every map in this game. Is round 10, the first 2 pulls out of the mystery box in round 10 is a ray gun. So now I got me another fuse. I can charge up another cola, but I got to go through the rounds here and kill all the zombies first. So I just got to cut all that out just to save time. So I got more points, and I'm going to get myself the speed cola. And again, I mean, I look all over the place. I could never find the other half of the bomb. See on the crafting table right there? I could only get half of it in place. I could never find the other half. It just didn't spawn anywhere in this game. I was hidden someplace, but I just did not see it. Because I looked everywhere, multiple times. Went through the entire building and never found the other half of the bomb. So unfortunately, I can't show you how that thing works in this run. There's another fuse sitting there. I think the other fuse is outside in the outside shelf here, right there. See it? I want to grab the other fuse for the mule kick. Stick that in the soul collector. Kill some more zombies and charge that up for the mule kick cola. Like I say, there's 2 of these soul collectors. There's one up on the roof in the far corner on the right, and you can use either one to charge up these fuses and put them in the cola machines. You don't have to actually activate both of them. They were both sealed up in ice, and I believe you can just you don't have to melt the ice on both of them. You can just use this one out here if you want, which is what I did in my run. I just simply used this one that was outside here all the time. So I already stuck my fuse in. I'm going to round up some zombies and kill them. And get that fuse when it's ready. It's ready now. You have to kill the zombies very close to that soul collector. I mean, relatively speaking, probably within like 3 or 4 yards at most. You got to kill them right next to it for it to suck up the zombie juice or the zombie essence and charge up the fuse. So again, I'm just skipping through all the zombie training and killing the zombies just to save time in this video, because it took me like 2.5 hours total to make all these. It's like 3 separate videos I had to put together. So here's the other station I was telling you about, the other charging station. And there's a part of the harness was sitting right there. So I'm going to take that And I'm going to run the zombies around to where I'll be safe. They'll be far enough away where I can put that part onto the crafting table. Just running around melting the rest of the ice. I don't really have to. I don't think I have to melt all the ice. The only one you need to melt, that one there I just hit last, and this one over here, these are possible locations for the harness. But those were empty. Nothing was there, so I didn't have to melt them. And this was just another charging station. I just went through and melted them all anyway, just in case I wasn't sure if I had to or not. So I just went around and melted all these different icicles. Just because there's a sign there on the wall that says that I needed to melt them. But what I believe now is that you only have to melt the ones that you really can use. The ones that actually have something inside of them. Now here's the crafting table. I'm going to put those shackles on here. Those clips. Now what I got to find is 2 other parts to that harness. I got to find the actual harness, that would go around your body. And I have to find the rope. There's a bundle of rope that I have to find, and that was the last thing I found. It took me forever to find it. And I just ran over this map over and over and over and over and over and just couldn't find it until I finally came across it. It was just laying on the seat of a chair. Before, other times I ran this game, I played it, I saw it on the shelves, or I saw it on the floor. I wasn't expecting to see it on the chair, so I never looked there before until the end. When I finally found the last piece. Hey, I'm just kind of toasting him because he's going faster. I want to kill him because he's running faster. He's keeping up with the other zombies now. So I'm toasting him a little bit. Hopefully he'll drop and melt the rest of this ice. Just because. So I'm just showing the locations of these different icicles here, these big stalagmites. Melting them all just to show you where they are. There's one more that I didn't even know was there until I ran this particular run right here. And it's the one that had the harness in it. It's the last one that I found. It's up by the mystery box. So just melting it away. You hear this little sound, little hissing sound at the end of it when you finally melt the last piece of it. Hear that? When you finally get the last piece of the ice and it's gone, you'll hear that little squish sound there. That it's fully melted. One out here, make sure I got this one too. So I didn't have the fuse. I didn't charge up the mule kick yet, I don't think. Oh, I did. So I already bought the mule kick. I just cut that out. So I charged the mule kick and I bought the mule kick cola after a few more runs. I got some more points. Shooting here, just going around shooting some more presents. Pots, just taking them out. Just in case they, something I had to do for the game. I didn't think I did, but doing it just in case. There's another prison up here on the left. You can see it in the corner there. And there's one outside on the roof that I don't think I've got yet. It's right across there. Yeah, on that roof section. I just haven't shot that one yet. So I'm running around checking everything out. Now this little bowl of see the bowl right there? Watch this.
Freaking, I'm over here starving.
It's like an Easter egg thing.
My grandma comes in clutch. She's like,
Talks about his grandma making him some mac and cheese. I'm sorry you couldn't hear it all, but I had to kill those guys before they killed me. You saw how that Juggernog just kept right up with the other zombie. When he's weak and you have just about killed him, he gets faster, so you gotta watch out for that. Now there is one more fuse, and there is another. If you can look over the fence and the ice there, every now and then you might be able to catch a glimpse of it, but I'll show you later. There's another cola machine that's under the water. It's just frozen up in the ice, and I have no idea how to get to it. You can't melt it with the flamethrower. That doesn't work. You can't blast it out with a ray gun either. It's just stuck in the ice, and there must be some way. Now here's the last one right here. I didn't realize it was even up here. You see how the harness is inside that ice? I believe the harness will always be inside of one of these icicles somewhere. I just happened to find this one last. I didn't realize it was up here. So I'm going to run around again just to give some time enough to grab that thing without getting attacked by the zombie. So I can finish melting the ice and grab it. Now I gotta go put it in the charging station, the crafting table. I gotta go add it to the other piece that I already put there, the shackles. I already put the shackles up here. Now I gotta put that harness. And now I have to go find the rope. There's 3 pieces to the complete harness. You have to get the rope now. And again, it was just hiding in a very unusual, difficult spot to find. It took me a long time to find it. I'm going to cut out some of this, searching. Just cut it all out of the video here, so it won't take up a lot of time. I thought maybe, well, there's my other fuse. So when I picked up that harness, I dropped my fuse. You can only carry 1 item at a time. So when you pick something up, if you already had something in your inventory, and you can look at the right corner where it shows my health and my gun, just above to the right there, you see that little fuse sitting there. Now these guys here, there's supposed to be some kind of Easter egg thing too that I don't know how to activate. But these 2 here, they flare up when you shoot them with the flamethrower. There's 3 of them sitting on the shelves. These 3 little look like little gingerbread man. There's 3 shelves, 3 of those guys sitting on shelves. And this one here doesn't react hardly at all. This one here does. It flares up like that. And the other one there's another one on another shelf that does the same thing. I'm in the process of trying to get those. I'm looking around for that other parts. Looking around for the rope. I'm looking around for the other half of the bomb, which I never found. So this one here just doesn't flare up. So I don't understand the significance of those, what you're supposed to do with them. So now to go find the other piece, the last piece, the rope, is sitting over here on this chair. So now to put the rest of the harness together and grab the harness and go out to the ice. So you activate all the machines, all the cola machines, and then you get your harness and just go up with the mystery box up there, up on that platform, and take the zip line out to the ice. And when you get out there, you're supposed to go up to Michael and hit F. But then Michael betrays you. When you wake him up, he goes over and he wakes up the abominable snowman, the snow fella, who attacks you. So he hit F, and it frees Michael. And he flies around and toots his horn and right in the snow monster's ear and wakes him up. In the game it said you're supposed to rescue Michael, but that's actually not true. If you wake him up, he just goes and betrays you and wakes up the snowman, the snow fella. So he just blew his horn in his ear and woke him up. So now I have to fight this guy. And you have to defeat this guy to get the Pack-a-Punch. You can't get the Pack-a-Punch till you beat him. So I'm not going to show you the whole battle here. But I ended up pretty much draining my ray gun. And I had the Browning at the time. I fired the Browning at him a few times. But he ended up, eventually, he knocked me down, but because I had the quick revive, I was able to come back. And while I was actually down, I was able to shoot him like 40 times with the ray gun again, even though my ray gun went empty. When you go down with the ray gun, you end up with another 40 rounds that you can just shoot again while you're down. And then with those extra 40 rounds, I was able to knock him out. I say knock him out because he didn't go away. You'll see. Ended up just knocking him out. And when I knocked him out, that's when the Pack-a-Punch showed up. So I was running around here. I went through all my ammo. And I thought, well, maybe I need to get out of this area since it's kind of dangerous. I have other zombies coming after me out here while I'm fighting him. So I ended up running out of this area up into the building where I could regenerate my health and reload my gun. I don't understand this, him jumping like the Incredible Hulk, just jumping way up in the sky. I don't know why they decided to do something like that. You see that little sign up above him says Snow Fella. You can pause and you'll be able to read it. And also Michael, sitting up there above that sign, he spends a lot of time sitting on top of the abominable snowman. Like he's his big buddy. So I just ran off here because I wanted to reload my gun, see if I could maybe get another gun out of the mystery box so I could fight him with, because he's just, he almost took me down there. Came very, very close. Now, a mistake which I don't recommend is going up on the roof, because you're out in the open and he can still hit you pretty good up here on the roof. So you can shoot these snowballs that he throws at you if you can get them all. But see, he weakened me pretty good there, and I should have ran off and regenerated. There he goes, jumping up in the air again. So he ended up hitting me several times with snowballs and other things, and it took me down up top here on the roof. I wanted to try to shoot him with my Browning since my ray gun was about out of ammo. And here I'm very, very weak. I should have ran off and regenerated before trying to stand my ground with him, because he just ended up knocking me down here. But I got my ray gun back, and I got an extra 40 rounds. And those extra 40 rounds was just enough to knock him out. And because I'm not up and active and running, he's not attacking me anymore. So I'm able to just hit him and hit him and hit him. And it just happened to be just enough to take him down. So my quick revive brought me back. And there is your Pack-a-Punch. That's how you get the Pack-a-Punch. You got to knock out the Snowman. So you could say, I guess I got lucky that I managed to knock him out with my last shot from my ray gun. So what I was confused about here is I thought when I played this a couple times, I made it this far with another group of players, that the zombies were still out there running around attacking us while we were pack-a-punching our guns. But you can see there's no zombies. There's no zombies right now anywhere. And I realized, oh, I lost my mule kick. I lost all my colas because I went down. So now I got to go get all my colas again. So you know the 5 locations of the colas. There's one location on the right there. You have the quick revive. And I want to go get the Juggernaut first, back here in this stall. One of the colas will be back there. Another cola will be over here. Then a double tap upstairs. Oh, another cola, whatever cola. This is another location right here. And then down inside the building is the speed cola. This is the other location here. And then the mule kick just happened to be outside here. That's the other location. Those are the 5 locations of the main machines that you normally see. But like I was saying, there's another one that's out in the ice. It's frozen out there in the ice. And I went to check it out. I didn't really see it. I didn't know it was there until I needed parts for the helicopter. I was running around trying to find parts. You see right there on the ground? That's the propeller right there on the ground. I didn't even know it. I didn't even see it. It took me a long time to figure out what that was laying on the ground there. So these helicopter parts show up after you defeat the Snowman. And look down there on the right. See it in the ice? There's something laying in the ice. There's another cola machine in the ice. I just never even noticed it until I was looking around for parts for the helicopter. So I don't have a lot of points, so I'm just going ahead and I'm going to pack-a-punch my shotgun here and save the other points in case I need them later. Now look, he's just out. You can hear him snoring. He's just like breathing heavy, like he's snoring. He's out cold. And nothing I do bothers him. I toast him with my flamethrower, nothing. Hit him with my ray gun. He doesn't do anything. He's just out. Now, nothing else happens until I build the helicopter. So I spent a long time running around. I cut it all out. Just running around everywhere trying to find pieces to the helicopter. There's 5 pieces you have to grab to put the helicopter back together and get it operating. So just taking a long view at everything around here. Just seeing if there's any zombies anywhere, and there was no zombies. So that's a good thing. Once you knock him out, no zombies, you can pack-a-punch your guns, you can rebuild the helicopter. So basically that was the end of the game. Well, it should have been the end of the game for me. But what I didn't see, and you see right above that chair, there's a piece above that chair over there. I don't know if you saw it real quick. But here's another part right here. This piece here, it's another part you have to gather up. This is supposed to hold the rocket launchers, so that go on the side of the helicopter here. I don't know if this looks like maybe a Black Hawk helicopter. I'm not sure. There's a piece right above the chair right there, and I didn't know that was a piece of the helicopter. I'm running around. I was looking for the. I knew there was the rocket launcher right here. I was looking around for that piece. I wasn't thinking about the other pieces. I'd never seen them before. I never built a helicopter all the way before. This was the first time completing the helicopter. So I'm going to cut out all this running around I did. Now, I noticed a thing in the ice out there. See it down there on the right? And I wanted to go out here and get a close look at it. It's the first time I really noticed it. I thought maybe it was a piece of the helicopter, but it's another machine. And I'm not sure what this machine does. And I don't know how to get to it, how to get it out of there. See, I've got the fuse. It's not letting me put the fuse in it. It's not letting me melt the ice to bring it out. I have no clue how to get this out of the ice. Or what it does even. So that's something I'll have to watch another video myself. See if I can figure out what that's for and how to get to it. Or maybe sometime I can figure it out and I'll do a video on it. I just don't know how to get it. Don't know how to get to it. Now here's that other piece I was telling you. It's right behind the chair. It says these are the skids that go in the bottom of the helicopter. And the last piece I need to get is that rotor blade that was up by the mystery box, although I didn't see it. I wasn't thinking that that was a piece of the helicopter at the time. So I spent a lot of other time running around looking for this last piece of the helicopter. I thought, well, I wonder if it's in the mystery box. So I went up here and I was like, okay, let's just go check the mystery box itself. And then I happened to notice it laying on the ground there. Also, what I didn't notice before too was there's another door up here that you can open, or part of the railing. See, it's like boarded wood right here. You can get rid of that, and I don't know what this does if you take it out. But it makes some special sound, like it's supposed to have some special significance, but I have no idea what. Just another mystery of this game. There's so many things that you can do in this particular map. I don't know them all. But I know enough to get you to the end of the game. And there's the blade. I finally figured out that's it. I don't even care what's coming out of that mystery box. I just want to go put the helicopter together. So last piece. Now what you got to do when you do this, you see that bar in the middle right by my hand? Just hit F and hold it. You got to hit F and hold it so the helicopter will grab you and bring you up in the helicopter. And I did not know that, and I didn't do that. I thought, why am I not just going in a helicopter? I just, when you do the lighthouse, the boat, and you escape in the boat, all you do is you put the money in the boat and you're automatically put in the boat. So I'm thinking, why am I not automatically being put in the helicopter? So I missed my opportunity there to get in the helicopter, which really bugged me. And then I remembered too, oh, you're supposed to rescue Michael, right? You're supposed to take Michael with you in the helicopter. So I got to come out here. I'm going to grab Michael again. He's back on his pedestal. And the damn little creep, he goes and betrays me again. And he wakes up the snow monster. He does the same routine. He flies around. You don't see him, but he's flying around. He goes over to the snow fella, and he blows his horn in his ear again and wakes him up. Then you hear him blow his horn. And he wakes him up. And I got to fight him again. And look, he's sitting on the back of him. He's supposed to be saving Michael and rescuing him. And what does he do? He gets right on the back of the snow fella and he attacks you with the snow fella. And you watch. You see those pink lights coming out of the top? That's Michael shooting out those pink lights. Those pink lasers right there. You got damn Michael attacking me. I was supposed to be rescuing him, and he's attacking me. So anyway, the rest of this game is just me trying to kill this snow fella, which turns out to be impossible. I go through all my ammo over and over and over. I even go to using my flamethrower and hitting him with the flamethrower over and over, and it just like nothing happens. And what's really cool too is the helicopter. You see the helicopter is shooting him too. The helicopter is shooting the snow monster. And that's Michael up top shooting out those pink laser beams all over the place. That's Michael. So this is just, if you want to catch out the rest of the video, you're welcome to watch it. But this is just, from this point on, it's just me battling the snow monster again. And what I do for a strategy here, mostly, it took me a while, a few few minutes to figure it out. I mean, you can shoot the snowballs out of the sky if you saw that. You can actually shoot the snowballs he throws at you. But what you gotta do, what I recommend is when you start seeing a little red, you start getting, health drain, go inside and go all the way back into the bathroom. Go in the back stall here and heal up. And when you get healed up, go back out and attack him again. Reload your gun, heal up, and just go back to fighting him again. Oh, he jumped way up in the sky again, which is really weird. And that's Michael. See him shooting out those laser beams? And I don't know if I end up killing Michael as he disappears every now and then, but he comes back. He just keeps coming back and shooting those lasers at you. And the snowballs, for some reason, they just come right through the building and hit you. They don't damage the roof, they don't damage the walls, they don't damage the floors, they just go right through everything and just hit you. So I'm running low on ray gun ammo, so I'm going to use my shotgun here a little bit if I can. But I'm taking a lot of damage, so I got to run off and heal again. Just don't stand your ground out there and just keep fighting and fighting. You gotta run off and heal, and then go back and fight some more. You gotta regenerate your health and go back and fight some more. But like I was saying, this just goes on forever. I never could take him down again. It just wasn't possible to take him down again. Even with the helicopter shooting it constantly shooting it, it just says like infinite health. You just can't kill it at the end. And I'm not sure even if I can escape in the helicopter again at this point, even if I took it down again. So anyway, if you get to that point where you build up the helicopter, just hit F. As soon as the helicopter starts to take off, you hit F and get yourself in that helicopter. Which is going to be my next task, goal, is to play this game again and see if I can get in that helicopter and leave. So this game was very difficult and frustrating at first. I didn't understand everything. I didn't know what to do with everything. And finally, after playing a few times and listening to what other players were saying and figuring some things out, I finally figured out what you need to do to escape this map and finish the task. Get off this iceberg and get out of here. I just missed my opportunity. So here I am, I'm down to, I've got a few more rounds of ray gun. So it doesn't matter how much I hit him now. Even with a papped, before my ray gun wasn't papped, but now it is. So even with a papped ray gun, I cannot take him down. And Michael is not helping any. Hit me with his laser beams. So anyway, it was kind of fun just running around here, shooting him, beating him up. I was hoping at some point he would actually die and I can get out of here, but it never happened. Even with the helicopter shooting him and me having pack-a-punch weapons, I could not kill that snow fella again. It just wasn't happening. I never get a chance to make that bomb either. I never could find the other piece. Hitting him, it doesn't matter. Just emptied my ray gun, no more ammo. So now I gotta go through my shotgun. I'm just running off here to heal up. Reload. Michael shoots those weird bombs at you too and does a lot of damage. So I guess the lesson learned this one is don't trust Michael. He'll stab you in the back. You're here to try to rescue him, and what does he do? He tries to kill you. He sends a snow fella at you, and then he tries to kill you himself. Oh, no ammo. I couldn't shoot that snowball. See? Michael shot that big pink and white bomb at me. Almost killed me with that one. Gotta run off and heal. Can't stand your ground out there. So I'm getting very low on points. So I ended up trying to rebuild walls and everything so I can reload. I ended up having to buy the bar because everything got empty. The ray gun, my shotgun here, just totally emptied them. I ended up buying the bar and I ran out of points. I couldn't buy any more ammo for the bar. I had to use my flamethrower. Had to go out there, get really close to him and hit him with my flamethrower. It's like they always know where you are. You know you're inside the building. He knows where you are. There's a helicopter shooting him too. So all out, I'm gonna go grab a bar. So I heal up a little bit. Oh, I'm trying to heal. He throws a snowball through the building and hits me. So I get to buy the bar one time, and then I get to reload it one time. That's it, I'm out of points. I end up going to the flamethrower. Now, I didn't think about, well, I thought about it, but I didn't want to try running out there and seeing if the rope, if I could grab a hold of that rope from the helicopter that's flying around. Oof, man, he almost got me that time. I got pounded that time. Gotta run away. Run away! Try to get some more points. I need to buy more ammo. This was just a losing battle. You just could not kill him. I haven't been damaged yet, so I'm standing my ground here and fighting. I only run off and regenerate if I get damaged, which I'm about to get damaged now. And even if you shoot Michael, I'm trying to shoot him here. I can't even kill Michael up on top of there. He just, every now and then he'll disappear, but he always comes back. Yeah, I was about to give up on this game. I don't want to play it anymore because I just did not know all these different little things that I needed to figure out. I didn't know how to figure these things out. And finally clicked. I finally realized what I needed to do. So I came in here solo and just tested my theories and what I need to do, and it turned out to be right. So you just got to start off, get points so you can get those fuses and put them in that charging station. You want to buy the flamethrower to melt the ice. You only have to open up one of those charging stations, one of those soul collectors. Keep putting the fuse in, kill the zombies, charge up the fuse, and then take the fuse to a cola machine and charge up the cola machine. And you get to turn on the power in that little closet in the kitchen. Because even if you put the fuses in, I don't think you can even put a fuse in until you turn the power on. So you gotta do a lot of zombie training, get a lot of points, go through the different rounds to complete all these different tasks. You get all your colas, and you go out, get the harness, build yourself a harness, find all those pieces. 3 pieces you gotta find. You have the little clips, the metal rings. You got the rope, and then you got the harness itself. And the harness will always be, I believe, in one of those icicles. There's 3 different places it might show up. 3 different empty icicles. And there's 2 other icicles. Let me see. There's one outside, one upstairs. No, there's 4, I'm sorry. There's 4 icicles where the harness might be. It's usually inside one of those 4 icicles. The other 2 icicles, there's 6 altogether, the other 2 contain the soul collectors. And you only have to open up one of them. And I recommend the one outside because you can just do zombie training and kill the zombies outside close to that collector. the one upstairs, you might get yourself trapped with a horde of zombies come at you. You may not be able to kill them all and survive up there. So I just recommend just ignoring that one upstairs. Just concentrate on the one outside. And then check the other 4 locations for the harness. And craft that harness, get the harness put together, and then you gotta go out and you gotta battle the Snowman to get the Pack-a-Punch machine. I'm out of everything. I can't even buy ammo anymore, so I gotta use my... if you get too close to him, he does this Thor routine here, where he pulls out this rock that he flings around like Thor's hammer. And he whacks you with it. A couple times he whacked me right up on the roof of the building. You'll see that here pretty soon. Nope, here comes a snowball through the building again. Magical snowballs. Now I'm all charged up, regenerate. I'm gonna run out here and flame on again. Try to melt him, but no, doesn't do any good. He just whacked me with his hammer, his big rock. Well, I guess not. Well, it looked like a rock, but I guess maybe it's a big piece of ice at the end of his chain. But this really is cool. It just amazes me that anybody can create something like this, create a game like this, with all this detail and all these effects and everything. It's just amazing. It's amazing what we can do these days with computers. He's gonna whack me up on the roof. I managed to outrun his hammer that time. Snow fella. Can go back and regenerate again. So I kept doing this over and over until I got tired and just ended up knocking me down. I unloaded my ray gun again and still didn't do anything. See, even hiding back here in the stall, he still get hit with a snowball. There's no safe place to hide. Just keep running back side to side, maybe avoid the snowballs. So I'm all charged up again. I'm gonna go flame on again. Try to melt them some more. He's just shooting off all his fireworks when he's in that position. Go back and hit him again with my flamethrower. Oh, I gotta regenerate some more. I just got another hit by another snowball. Alright, toast him some more. Yeah, my flamethrower couldn't stop the snowball. So this time he hit me right up on the roof. The only way to get off of this spot if you get knocked up here is to just jump off this end over here, just straight off the front, and run back inside and regenerate. The next time I get hit on the roof is the next time I end up going down, because I was damaged pretty good and I couldn't get off the roof in time. Kept getting pounded and he took me down. And all this time the helicopter's been hitting him over and over and over. It's like it does no damage whatsoever. Although he did shoot the snowball out of the sky. So maybe I should have run out there and tried to grab hold of that rope. I don't know if I could or not. I definitely wouldn't have enough time, because the helicopter's on the Snowman, very close to the Snowman, the snow fella, and he would have just, there he goes with his fireworks routine. He would have just killed me out there. I wouldn't have time to hold F long enough to get on the helicopter. If I end up in this situation again, I might give that a try, because everything else I've tried was useless. There's no other options. Standing, fighting him, just do this all day long. You just never die. There's just no killing him at the end here. And Michael too. He isn't helping at all up there. I think his lasers actually are doing damage. I don't know if they are, if he's just putting on a light show. I'm not sure. Because sometimes those lasers come right at me. It's like he's trying to hit me with those lasers. Here's the fireworks show again. There's Michael back on his perch. He's back on the saddle and riding his snow fella. It's going to be over in about 5 minutes, if that, a few more minutes. So anyway, appreciate anybody checking this out. Hope this helps you playing this particular map and making it to the end. Hope I've given you some tips and some ideas on what you needed to do to complete this and escape this island. And appreciate comments. Anybody wants to tell me how to get to that other cola machine that's under the ice down over there. I have no idea how to get to that. And I don't know what the little gingerbread guys do on the shells if you torch them. If there's supposed to be something that does for you, I don't know. And if anybody happens to see that other part to that bomb laying on the floor somewhere, let me know where it is, because I never found it. I could never find it. I had no clue where that was. I could never build that bomb because I couldn't find the other piece. And I played other games where we were able to build the bomb. We found both pieces, no problem. But this particular run I did here, I just could not find it. It just was, I just didn't see it anywhere. I had no idea where it was hiding. Anyway, thanks again for checking out the video. If you made it this far, check out my other videos. I've done other videos in different Michael's maps and other games, other zombie shooting games. But this is where I finally went down. I unloaded my ray gun again. It just didn't do the trick this time. It was the end of the game. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. And catch me in the next one. Y'all take care of yourselves and have a good day. Bye.